You're going to learn how to write a polite and clear email to your boss in English. This is super important for work. You'll sound professional and get your message across easily. Welcome to Daily English Bites. Have you ever clicked send on an email and then immediately worried if it sounded okay? If it was polite enough? If your boss would understand what you needed? Don't worry, it happens to many of us. Today, we'll fix that. We'll make sure your emails are always clear and polite. First, let's talk about the subject line. This is the very first thing your boss sees. It needs to be short and clear. It should tell them what the email is about. For example, instead of just question, you could write question about Project Alpha or meeting request for next week. This helps your boss understand the email's purpose quickly. They can decide if it's urgent or can wait. A good subject line makes your email look organized. It shows you respect your boss's time. Next, let's look at the greeting. How do you start the email? Dear boss's name is always a safe and polite choice. For example, Dear Mr. Smith or Dear Ms. Lee. If you have a more relaxed relationship with your boss, hi boss's name is also common. But if you're unsure, dear is always best. It sets a professional tone right away. Remember, politeness is key in the workplace. Now let's get to the main part of the email. You need to state your reason for writing clearly. Don't make your boss guess. Get straight to the point. For instance, you could start with, I am writing to ask about, or I would like to request. These phrases are direct and polite. They don't waste time. They immediately tell your boss why you are emailing them. Let's try an example. Imagine you need to ask for a day off. You could write, Dear Ms. Lee, I am writing to request a day off on Friday, October 27th. See how clear that is? It states the request directly. It also includes the specific date. This helps your boss understand your request quickly. They don't need to read a long story. Have you ever tried to be too indirect and your message got lost? It's easy to do. That's why being direct is so important. It helps avoid misunderstandings. Your boss is busy. They appreciate clear communication. After stating your purpose, you might need to add a little more detail, but keep it brief. Only include information that is necessary. For our day off example, you could add, I have completed all my urgent tasks for that week. This shows you are responsible. It also reassures your boss that your absence won't cause problems. This is a very good addition to your request. Now let's think about how to end your email. It's important to be polite and professional here too. A common phrase is, thank you for your time and consideration. This shows appreciation. It's a very polite way to close. Another good option is, I look forward to hearing from you. This shows you expect a reply. It also creates a polite expectation. Finally, your sign-off. Sincerely or best regards are professional choices. Then write your full name. For example, Sincerely Anna Johnson. This makes your email complete and professional. It leaves a good final impression. So remember, we talked about the subject line, short and clear. The greeting, Dear Boss's name. Stating your purpose directly. I am writing to ask about. Or I would like to request. And the closing, thank you for your time and consideration, or I look forward to hearing from you, followed by a professional sign-off like sincerely. Let's put it all together with another example. Imagine you need clarification on a task. Subject, question about the new marketing report. Dear Mr. Chen, I am writing to ask for some clarification regarding the new marketing report. Specifically, I'm unsure about the deadline for the first draft. Could you please let me know when you would like me to submit it? Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards. Your name. See how clear and polite that is? Every part of the email has a purpose. It's direct, but also very respectful. This email is likely to get a quick and helpful response. Here's another useful phrase for when you need help or information. Could you please advise on? This is a very formal and polite way to ask for advice or information. For example, could you please advise on the best way to proceed with the client presentation? It shows you value your boss's opinion and experience. It's a phrase that makes you sound very professional. Think about the difference between tell me what to do and could you please advise on the best way to proceed? The second one is much more respectful and professional. It also invites your boss to share their expertise. This can be a very powerful way to build a good working relationship. Let's do a quick recap. We started with the subject line, make it informative. Then the greeting, usually Dear Mr./MS, last name. Next, the main body, state your purpose directly. Use phrases like I am writing to ask, or I would like to request. We also learned could you please advise on, for seeking guidance. Then the polite closing phrases like thank you for your time and consideration, and I look forward to hearing from you. And finally, the professional sign-off. Let's imagine one more common scenario. You need to provide an update on a task. Subject, update on Project Phoenix. Dear Ms. Davis, I am writing to provide an update on Project Phoenix. I have completed the first phase of the research, and I am now compiling the data. I expect to have the initial findings ready by end of day tomorrow. Could you please advise on whether you'd like a brief meeting to discuss these findings, or if an email summary would be sufficient? Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, your name. This email is perfect. It gives the update clearly. It also asks a clear question about the next step. It uses, could you please advise on, to ask for guidance politely. This shows you're thinking ahead and asking for your boss's preference. This makes your boss's job easier, and that's always a good thing. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you write emails using these tips, the more natural they will feel. Don't be afraid to try these phrases. Start with simple emails and build your confidence. You'll soon be writing professional and clear emails to your boss without even thinking about it. Keep practicing these tips. You'll see a big difference in how clearly you communicate. Your boss will appreciate your professional approach. Good communication is a key skill in any job, so keep learning and keep practicing with daily English bites.